Have you ever wondered what your home is worth in today's real estate market? With the shifting market and the fluctuating interest rates, it's hard to pinpoint. But my goal today is to help you with that. Whether you're considering selling, maybe looking to pull some equity out of your home or doing a refinance, it's often really hard as a non-real estate professional to put a value on your home. And what we're going to talk about today are 3 ways that you could do that without a whole lot of trouble. The number one way to do that would be to simply analyze the comparable properties that are as close in location, condition, age, size as your home. You could pull that information from various different places online. Dare I say Zillow or Redfin, or how about the Cory Lauer Group real estate website, and you could pull that information. This helps you narrow down the homes that are as close as comparable, or let's say apples to apples, as yours. One thing that I would definitely take into consideration, or keep in mind rather, is you wouldn't want to go much further back than 6 months to get relative information. Although sometimes you might need to go back a little bit further if there haven't been a whole lot of sales in your neighborhood, or if there's been a drastic change in the market, you might not want to go back more than 3 or 4 months. The number 2 thing that you could do would be to hire a state certified licensed appraiser to value your home. Now, they're going to do virtually the same thing by collecting data and comps, but again, this is something that would be needed if you were going to do a refinance or pull an equity line. Most likely an appraisal will be needed. If you are going to hire an appraiser, make sure that you do any obvious repairs and shine up the house, because all of that gets taken into consideration with their final report. You wouldn't want to lose $10,000 or $15,000 worth of value because you didn't mulch or didn't paint the front door. It literally could come down to something as simple as that. The third way to do this, and I'm a little bit biased when I say probably my least favorite, is utilizing some of the online valuation tools. It's simple. You plug in a little bit of information and it's going to spit out an automated value. However, 9 times out of 10, that valuation could be off in a good way or a bad way by as much as 10 to 15%. And when we're talking about a $500,000 value of a property, we're talking about $50,000 to $70,000 swing either to the good or to the bad. So again, there's several different sites that you could go to get this information. Hopefully, with all of this information, you're now better armed with being able to complete a market analysis, for lack of better words, on your home. At any time, that's what I'm here for. If I can help you complete that, I'm more than happy to do so. And if you have any questions on anything that we discussed today, please reach out. Again, thanks for watching. I'm Cory Lauer with Place. And remember, only the sunset covers Southwest Florida better.